Is time ticking down for the new kid in town? And is that an Amber Alert that I hear? Because Ty Domi's kid appears to be missing in Toronto. My name is Manu, this is Leafs Digest, and let's break down two of the most pressing stories today in Leafs Nation. Firstly, Fraser Minten surprised everybody when he made the opening day lineup outside of for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And he has so far impressed. He's done well. He hasn't been a negative whatsoever, and he's won majority of his draws. He's shown that he can keep up with the pace in the NHL when it matters, especially when the regular season began. And he's been playing in all three zones. Fraser Minten has exceeded expectations, and it's been fantastic to watch. He's making his line mates better. He's been able to get some takeaways. He's had some fabulous scoring chances. He wasn't able to convert yet, but Fraser Minten looks like he's going to be an NHL player for a long time. But the question comes in with management now. Do we send him down before his entry-level contract kicks in? The first year of his contract will kick in about 6 games. So when he plays 9 games, the 10th game is when the entry-level contracts do kick in. And do we want to burn the first year of Fraser Minten's contract? He is a 19-year-old rookie who could use some ripening if he gets sent down back to Kamloops and plays there. He will definitely dominate the WHL. That's without a doubt. And he'll have a chance to play in the juniors, which is always good experience. It's not a negative. There's no shame in being sent down to the Western Hockey League now. He has shown that he will be in the NHL. But the question comes with our salary cap situation and how tight it is with the Leafs already. If Fraser Minten were to stay, he'd have to play extremely well on this road trip. And with the road trip, we do get the second change, so Sheldon Keefe won't be able to shelter him as much. So it will be a big test for him. So he is someone to watch for these next few games to see if he can make a major impact. If not, I think we should expect him to get sent down. We do have a large depth of forwards in the minors. We can bring up Pontus Holmberg. We can bring up Nick Robertson. We can even bring up McNabb. So it's not like we don't have someone to replace him for the near term. And that way we don't have to use his first year of his entry-level contract. And with the Nylander signing coming up, and then eventually Marner and Tavares will also need to be re-signed, it's important that we can keep those rookie minimums on the contract cap for as long as possible. So don't be surprised if we send Minten down, but he should not be ashamed whatsoever. He's shown that he is an NHL talent. He may be a top 6 forward, and he has played absolutely great so far. And unlike his line mate, Max Domi, who seems to be in a dry spell, we brought Max in to be a fierce secondary offensive option to create chances and be feisty. And so far, he has been missing. Max Domi it might just be a ghost for Halloween this year because the pressure in Toronto might be catching up to him. He is not playing so well. He had an opportunity to take Ty Domi's number, and he said, no, I want to create my own legacy in Toronto. And so far, 3 games in, he has not been able to do that so well. And his expected goals, an advanced analytic that I looked up the other day, his expected goal is the worst on the third line. It's worst out of all the forwards behind the Kampf and Reeves. And he hasn't created many chances. He's at least winning faceoffs. And the thing is, I kind of put the blame on Sheldon Keefe a little bit here because Sheldon Keefe hasn't been able to put him in chances to succeed. 70% of the time that he comes on is through a line change and it's on the fly. And only 4% of the time has he started the offensive zone. It only takes one tip or one lucky bounce, as you know, for a player to get hot. And Max Domi should get lucky soon, we're hoping. He needs to create more chances. He's currently playing on the right wing on the third line. He's not getting many minutes. He has less minutes than Minten too. And you got to look at Sheldon Keefe for that. Like, maybe Sheldon Keefe's plan was to put the big guns out at the beginning. And then as the season goes on, I believe Domi's time on ice will increase. And with that, his production should increase. But right now, there is a little bit of concern because he is doing the exact opposite of what we brought him in for. He's supposed to bring the toughness, bring in the secondary offense, keep the team in the offensive zone. Sheldon Keefe mentioned this the other day. My focus with Max is how he manages the puck offensively. So far, he hasn't been too good with that. And if you don't take care of the puck offensively, you have to defend that much more. And we already know what the story with Max is. We don't want him to defend that much. And so he needs to keep the puck in the offensive zone. He can't lose it. And with Max, it's about how he creates offense for his line mates. Currently, it looks like this morning, Matthew Nyes was moved up to the second line and Yarncroc moved down. So now Max Domi will be playing with Minten and Yarncroc. And the hope here is that he can create some offense, get Minten possibly going, get Yarncroc going, and just be an overall positive because this is what we brought him in for, and it's been disappointing so far. But don't forget, this is a Domi, and he has the Domi blood in him, so I expect his grit and perseverance to shine right through, and he'll be able to turn this around. And all of Leafs Nation will be happy. I believe that he can be a fan favorite. He just needs to get it going a little bit, get some more chances, and just grind a little bit in the zone. And anything is possible with Max Domi, and we're just hoping that the story of him in the past, he's already been on 7 teams in his NHL career, and there were some doubts when he came in that he was going to just not end up being that good when he's here. And so far, people who are calling that are able to hold their head a little high because they had the prediction correct so far. But I think this road trip will be crucial for him, and I think he just needs to get a little bit more comfortable and he'll turn it around. I maybe talk to Ty a little bit, Max, because right now you need any motivation you can get, and let's hope for a bounce here, a stick lift there to get him some chance, a breakaway, some open looks, and next thing you know, Max Domi will be tearing it up. He has the potential to be a 20-goal scorer. We know that he can create his chances, and I think that we should hope that he can do that. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below whether you think Fraser Minten should be sent down or should we keep him? And if he should be sent down, who should we bring up? And what do you think about the Max Domi situation? He's been underwhelming to say the least, but do you have hope for him? Let me know below. This is Leafs Digest, and I'm Manu, and I'm signing out. See you soon.